Well, hello, this is Bev on Fabulously Functional. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to all of those who joined me early this morning for a few moments of meditation before my husband, Dr. Melvin James Woodard III, who is pastor, New Salem Missionary Baptist Church. That's another major part of my life. I'm a pastor's wife. And so while I was waiting for him, I decided to sing a song of meditation before we left. So I hope you enjoyed that. Right now I'm getting ready to put the final touches on our Sunday dinner. And there's a salad that I make that I wanted to share with you. I want to share with you some other things that we're trying in this plant-based lifestyle that we have entered into. So I'll get started right away. I got my food processor over here. And what I'm going to make is a Brussel kale salad. So I have here some washed kale, good looking washed kale. And then I have here a few baby Brussels sprouts. Okay, and they are raw. I've always said that with every meal you should have one or two raw things that you're eating. So this is going to be our raw salad. We're having corn on the cob. I'm going to prepare a basil garlic butter sauce to roll the corn around in. We have black eyed peas with okra. We also have our other raw vegetable will be sliced tomatoes and cucumbers. And on that I'm going to put my famous maple vinaigrette. Going to put that over that. And I also chopped up some fresh pineapple, so we're going to have that too along with our dinner. But I want you to see this kale salad that I'm going to make. So it's basically, you take about a handful of these baby Brussels, and I've got, let's see, 5, 10, it's about 15 baby Brussels here. I took off the outer leaves, and I'm going to put these into the food processor along with some of this wonderful kale. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Brussels sprouts. I'm going to put them in there. Like so, like that. From a few pulses. Alright, just a few pulses, but I don't want to do it too much until I add some of this wonderful kale. So I'm going to put one handful, about a second handful, and then a third one. Take my, and I'm going to keep pulsing, mash it down in there. Yes, it don't want to go down in there. There we go. Now I'm getting somewhere. Okay, take this spoon. I'm going to pull up some of those Brussels and mash some of that kale down in there. I may have kind of overstuffed this thing. I occasionally do that. There we go. More down in there. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now I want you to see what it looks like. Beautiful bright green color. Now according to what kind of texture you want, you can chop it up less or do it more. This is a finer chop for this Brussels kale salad, but that's what this is. That's Brussels and kale, fresh, uncooked. Okay, so to that I'm going to make this wonderful sauce that's going to blend all of this together. And I'm going to start with, my sauce begins with vegan dressing spread by Hellmann's. So this is vegan dressing spread by Hellmann's. Okay, that's what this is. I'm going to take some of that. Maybe about 3 tablespoons of it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it made 4. And then to that, I'm going to add a little bit of organic maple syrup for some sweetness. A little bit of organic maple syrup. I'm going to add just a drop of lemon juice. I'm going to squeeze it right out of here. So that may be about 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. And that's just so that the color of the kale remains the same and doesn't begin to deoxidize and turn brown. So I'm going to stir this up just like that. That's maple syrup, vegan mayonnaise, and a little bit of lemon juice. I'll put my pinky in there. Heavenly. Okay. So to that, I'm going to get my, let's see, I'm trying to figure out which bowl I want out of here. So I'm going to add this Brussel kale mix to this beautiful white bowl. I'm going to show it to you once again. So according to how green or what color green you want, you can determine how much Brussel or how much kale. I think I have a perfect blend of the both of them here where it's just a beautiful green color. And if you look at that, that is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to add to my Brussels kale salad is a few of these sun-made raisins, dried raisins. Add some of those in there. I think maybe 1/4 of a cup is plenty. And also some chopped pecans. Add some chopped pecans in there. All right. I'm going to toss that around like that. All right, and then I'm going to add this wonderful dressing that I've made to the mixture. Very simple, elegant, and delicious salad. I'm going to stir it like that. So yeah, I'm stirring it up. I want you to see how beautiful that is. You see the raisins and the pecans in there. I literally could add some more of the dressing if I made some more of it. But don't want to add too much dressing. The idea is to get some raw in you. And this is absolutely wonderful. I could see myself spreading this over a piece of naan bread. Just scarfing it down. Because I've chopped it up fine enough where it's almost like a pesto. And so now I got to taste it while you're sitting here watching it. All right, let's see what we got here. Lord, we thank you. All right, so I got my pecans, my raisins, my kale, my Brussels sprouts, and my vegan maple dressing that's on this delicious. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now the one thing I may add, and I think I'm going to add it to some dressing first before I just add it to this. And add is just a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, just a pinch. And I say a pinch, I mean a fourth of a teaspoon like that. I'm going to add just a little bit more lemon juice. And I'm also going to add some golden balsamic vinegar. Like that. That was about a teaspoon. Let's stir that up. Make it real smooth. We're going to add that also, just to give it a little more zing and to bring out all the flavor of the salad. So stirring it up. All right, I'm going to get another spoon. No double dipping. Another spoon, I'm going to taste it again. Perfect. Delicious. This is going to go wonderful with our meal today. Okay. So that's that. The next thing I want to do is I want to show you these black-eyed peas and okra that are just smelling wonderful and ready for us to eat. And then I have here my skillet. Then I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of unsalted vegan butter in. Turn it on. I use Earth Balance. I don't know what anybody else uses, but I love Earth Balance. It's great for baking, great for cooking. I just love using it. So in my pan, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this vegan butter. Along with that vegan butter, I'm going to chop up 2 organic basil leaves. Then slice them really well and add them to that butter. So I'll go vertically first, and then I'll go horizontally. Chop up these wonderful basil leaves. The aroma is serious. Just serious. Nothing like the smell of fresh basil. Nothing like it. It has its own distinct fragrance. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to drop those in here with this vegan butter. And so like that. Alright, and to that I'm also going to add a couple of cloves of garlic. Some fresh garlic. Smash it with the side of the knife. And then just kind of give it a coarse chop. And throw that in the pan so it can flavor that butter. So I'm making basil garlic butter with fresh garlic and fresh basil. That's what I'm doing. And once it gets to sizzling, then I'm going to take this beautiful corn that has been cooked, has been boiled. Beautiful corn, bicolor corn, has been boiled. It's hot and tender and ready for me to roll around in this butter that I'm melting in this pan right here. And to that, after I roll it around in the pan, then I'm going to add some nutritional yeast seasoning. Nutritional yeast seasoning. So, I'm going to turn it down because I don't want to burn my garlic. So I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to begin to roll some of this corn around here. Oh, y'all should smell that garlic and that basil. In this pan right here. So I'm just going to keep kind of rolling them in the butter. Like so, like that. Just keep rolling it. Rolling it in the butter. There we go. So we'll keep doing that. Let that do that. Let that simmer. And so we're going to have the garlic, basil, corn on the cob, garlic, basil, buttered corn, black eyed peas with okra on top. We've got fresh pineapple. We've got Brussel kale salad. And we have these sliced tomatoes and cucumbers that I'm going to make a quick balsamic maple sauce to put over them. So here's, about 2 tablespoons of golden balsamic vinegar. Going to add a little maple to it. A tablespoon of maple and some of this Greek seasoning with everything you can think of in it and some extra black pepper. Put that in there. The pepper first. Put the Greek seasoning second. Like so, like that. And whisk it around, stir it around. Stir it around, stir it around, stir it around. Smells wonderful. Okay. Then I'm going to take it. I'm just going to drizzle it right over these cucumbers and these tomatoes. And it is going to be delicious. In fact, I'm going to taste one right now. Y'all. Okay. So, the last thing I want to show you that's going with our dinner. Okay, so my husband and I have been on this plant-based journey, and every time he sees something spectacular that's plant-based, he wants to buy it and try it out. So, we got this plant-based ham-style roast. He absolutely loves ham, but he knows that ham's not allowed here no more. So, so we're trying to find things that can kind of substitute every now and then for something he's craving. We're going to have it for Christmas, but because we have all of our kids and everything, we weren't able to share enough of this ham with everybody. So we held on to it, and today I made it for him. It smells wonderful. I did all the directions. It came with its own glaze. With its plant-based glaze, and all I did was slice up some of this wonderful, sweet, fresh pineapple and threw it in the pan with the plant-based ham and let it roast in some of the glaze. And I'm sure those pineapples are just probably taste better. They wonderful just like this. But I know that since they've been baking in that sauce, they're probably off the chain. So, let's pull that out. I'm going to shake these corn on the cobs around a little more. They're smelling wonderful. So, it's a very small ham. But it looks like a ham. I'm going to take it out and let you see it. See what it looks like. So I'm going to put the ham on the plate here. And then I'm going to pour all of this pineapple and sauce over it. So you can see this delicious looking little ham that I'm going to slice for him. This is a plant-based ham with its own sauce. It's called Plant-Based Ham Style Roast with an amber ale glaze. And it's by Tofurkey. And so I decided to try that today. So we're going to have the corn on the cob. We're going to have the black eyed peas and okra, the Brussel kale salad, and some fresh pineapple, and some fresh tomatoes and cucumbers. And I'm going to plate this up. I'm going to cut this, plate it up, and I will come back on later. Maybe he'll eat a few bites in front of you. It just depends on how he's feeling. He is a pastor, and so Sundays are truly a work day for him as well. So thank you for joining me, and hopefully I will be back. Bye-bye. Okay, so I wanted to come back for a second and show you how I have sliced this ham. I wanted to show you what it looked like on the inside. This is a plant-based ham, and I've garnished it with some more fresh pineapple and slices of orange. It smells wonderful, and you can see the baked pieces of pineapple in the sauce. So once again, I'm going to plate this up, serve my husband, and maybe he'll come on and eat, maybe he won't, I'm not sure. But I just wanted you to see how beautiful of a presentation it looks. And I can't imagine what it tastes like with this corn, these black eyed peas, the cucumbers, the tomatoes, and the Brussels kale salad. So thank you once again, and I'm going to get ready to upload this video. Bye-bye.